we're just driving on a normal road. And then if you press the button one more time, you see the back. So if anyone's tailgating you, kind of see how close they are in the back. Press the button again, and it goes back to its factory screen. So let me try pressing it one more time in the front. There we go. What's up, viewers? Eric from Sonic. I'm back here at ACC USA because they're just so awesome at installing these front cameras so well. I just came over here because at Sonic we don't do front camera installs, so I'm back here at ACC USA with Shin once again. And we have a very special car here today. It's a 2018 Lexus GSF. It's the all-new model. As you can see, it looks very, very cool. And this customer wants to save his future front Tom's lip that he's going to be installing today. So in order to save that lip, he's going to be installing our front camera system. And it's going to be installed seamlessly using his factory screen. It's going to work all together, so you just push that button and the front camera will appear on the factory screen. So let's go ahead and get started on the installation. She's going to go ahead and open the boxes and just show you the contents and how to put it all together to the vehicle. So you'll find those extra RCA cables. You're going to be plugging them. And then the other side of it is going to connect to the car side of the harness. And then the output side of the module is going to be connected to the male side of the harness. So most likely for your front camera, there's going to be a joint connector in the middle, as you can see. So there's a harness and there's also a front camera, and they're going to be connected on with the joint connector. And then there's going to be that RCA coming out, and that's going to be connected to the front camera. Okay. And then on the wire side, there's going to be two loose wires. One's going to be ground, one's power. So for the ground side, you can just ground it to the car's chassis, and the red side, you're going to want to connect to power accessory on the car. And if you look at the front camera carefully, you'll find that it's already mounted on the bracket. This is to make it easier for you to install it on the front grille. If the grille is straight, it'll be very easy. You could just tie in that adjuster and fit it on there. But if you don't have a straight grille like the car that we're dealing with today, you may have to make another custom bracket to work with this bracket. So make sure you check your grill and see what you need to do and plan accordingly. On the harness side of the front camera interface, you'll find that there's a couple of wires: a red wire, there's a purple wire, there's a black wire, and there's also a brown wire. All you have to do with those wires is match it with the adapter side and just connect it together. And after you have connected all those wires, there's going to be one wire that you didn't connect. It's the white wire, and that is for your speed sensor. There's an option for you to make the front camera turn on automatically when the car slows down to parking lot speeds. For some people, it might be annoying because the front camera will turn on every time the car slows down to almost stopping speed. For others who will use the front camera more often, it might be more beneficial. And this white wire will connect to the speed sensor on the vehicle. And if you look at the instructions, it'll tell you exactly which wire you need to tap that into. Okay, once we're in the car, the first thing we want to do is remove the garnish that surrounds your factory monitor. You can do so by getting a hold of a really short Phillips screwdriver. And there's 3 plastic screws that are attaching the garnish surrounding the monitor. Be very gentle with it because it's made of plastic. And once you have those screws removed, get some masking tape, and you want to mask around the left side of this garnish. So when you're pulling this garnish piece out, you're going to pull it from the left side. In order to prevent scratches to your dash, use some masking tape and mask that area. grab a microfiber towel, and you'll find that there's 4 10mm bolts that's holding the monitor. So we're gonna remove those 10mm bolts, and after we remove it, we're gonna set the monitor down. We're going to be looking for a good way to route the wires from behind the monitor for the front camera and also for the switch. And we're gonna work on the front camera itself. He wants it all the way inside to like only show like this much, right?
Yeah. If we use this bracket, it will come out.
Shin came up with over here is a custom bracket, and it gives you that perfect angle between the grill. We have to shave a little bit of the grill off, but it's very unnoticeable. And with this bracket over here, that will be able to securely mounted behind the crash beam. This is custom work over here, and he makes it very specific to car specs. That's why I highly recommend ACC very much. So if you need your front camera installed, make sure you bring it over here. So you'll be guaranteed work like this. The next step is to remove the panels inside the engine bay to be able to find the most optimal wire routing location. Shin's also using a special tool to poke a tiny hole through the grommet on the firewall to let in the power and the wires for the front camera. Did you make this too? Pull the everything out. We just finished installing the CS5EP front camera interface made for Lexus onto this 2018 Lexus GSF. We also finished cleaning up all the wires, and we put all the panels to where it originally belonged, so everything's good to go. And we're out here about to test this and demonstrate this to you. While you're pulling in, I engage the front camera, and as you can see here, that line, and we'll stop right before the line. It's a very perfect, safe distance to ensure that you don't mess up your front lip or you don't scratch it in any way. And you know exactly what is in front of you, just in case there's something in front you don't want to run over or hit. All right, guys, we just showed you how to install it, how it works, and how useful it could be, especially on your rides that are low. You don't want to mess up your front lip or bumper on those curbs. And if you have a big, high car, you want to know what's in front of you. So this is so useful in so many different ways. And it could also improve your safety with your vehicle. So this is one of the parts that you may want to consider to get. If you have any additional questions, contact us at info@bsonicUSA.com, or you can also contact ACC USA directly. They'll help you out. They could sell you the product. They could also get you an appointment to get this installed. Otherwise, don't forget to press that subscribe button and make sure to follow us on all the other future videos. Thank you.